You know why she don't want us in there, don't you? Probably filled up with her devices of sexual torture. I bet poor Dell's in there now, bound and gagged, wearing a rubber mask, a loincloth and being threatened with French lessons.
Maybe that's why he's been looking a bit seedy lately.
Yeah, and it's hardly through lack of food, is it? I mean, look, there are third world nations who give up their mineral rights for what's on that plate. I wonder what happened to his fried slice.
Perhaps he didn't want it. His stomach's been a bit dicky, hasn't it?
That's true. Hello? Oh, hello, Trig. Yeah, hang on, I'll get him. Pauline, untie Dell, will you? He's wanted.
I'm up. Hey, what do you mean untied Dell, anyway?
Nothing.
Who is it?
It's Trig.
Trigger. Oh, hello, Trig. What do you want? No, you didn't disturb me. I had to get up anyway. I was wanted on the phone.
Dell?
Hang on a minute, will you, Trig? Cut it out.
I'm just popping down to the jeweller's, put a deposit on that ring I saw.
Oh, yeah.
What? Another one? You've been engaged 5 times, married twice. You must have more rings than Bravingtons.
Just shut it, Rodney.
I mean, what is it with you, eh? You trying to corner the world's gold market, or have you just got a thing about wedding cakes?
I'll bang you one in a minute. Leave her alone, will ya?
Don't forget you've got to arrange a medical for your life insurance. I'll see you down the estate agents. We can go on to the bank from there.
All right, darling. Yeah.
Sinkhole!
Cut it out! What have you been doing? Sniffing that glue again, have you? Oh, dear. Hello, sorry about that, Trig. Yeah, no, just Rodney having one of his fits. Anyway, what do you want to phone me about? Eh? I mean, it's a delicate matter. Eh? No, I know you're my mate. No, I won't say that you're interfering. I promise I won't tell you to mind your own business. Just say what you want to say, will ya? Yeah? Oh, did I? Did you? Did he? Well, listen, Trig. Why don't you mind your own bloody business, eh? Who do you think you are interfering, eh? Look, you just keep your nose out of it, all right, pal?
How's Trig keeping?
Do you know what he had the audacity to say? He phoned me up to say that he heard last night that the police had investigated Bobby Finch's death. Apparently, he died of food poisoning.
Food poisoning?
Your breakfast getting cold, Del, boy.
Yeah. Thanks, Grandad. Yeah, well, do you know, I think I'm putting on a bit of weight. I think I'll go on a diet.
Get off. There's no calories in weed killer.
What is her game? There's no way that Pauline would leave this flat without doing something really nasty to me. Hey. No. That'd be daft. Where would she get a bomb from, eh?
Hey, there's a letter here. It's addressed to that no-good lying two-faced creepo.
Oh, that'll be for me, Rodney. Let's have a look, see what she's got to say for herself, then, eh? Right, here we are. Look. Oh, well, that's more like the Pauline that I know and love. Oh, dear, look at the language here. You'd think an ex-air hostess would know how to spell better than that. Look at that, hey?
Is that true?
What? No. Off.
Del, did Pauline really mean that much to you?
No. Not really. Nah, somehow it wasn't quite the same. Sometimes I think I'm not really cut out for this falling in love lark.
I've got a confession to make, Del. You know that phone call from Trig, the one about the police investigation into food poisoning? Well, it was a wind-up. Me and Grandad put him up to it. We did it for you, Del.
You put him up to it?
It was nothing to do with me, Del. I only suggested it.
He only suggested it. We was only thinking of you, Del.
You was only thinking of me, you Couple of rascals. What am I going to do with you two, eh? Hey, what am I going to do with you?
Well, got you out stuck, didn't it?
Yeah, we're all right on our own. We don't need no birds.
No. Not if you say so, Grandad. Here, go on. Put the kettle on, eh? Go on. Look at this girl, the way she spells. Like potato.
Potatoes, Peter, it's please turn over, isn't it?
I know what please turn over means, don't I, PTO? I'm not
Potato.
illiterate and all
Yeah,
that.
there's someone on the phone. It's Tim.
Timo.
Tim the talking clock.
Here. Oh, the cow. She only found the talking clock before she left. And this is... God, Bennett, this is dated 4 days ago.
I don't want to worry you, Dill, but this Tim's got a funny accent.
She only found a talking clock in America, don't she?
You're connected to America? It's amazing, isn't it? Hello!
Hang it up! Well, I'll leave it all in your capable hands then, Rodders.
Yeah, cheers, Dill. You realise this job's going to mess up my love life, don't you?
Right, why? Giving you every second Sunday off, ain't I?
Yeah, but Janice is hardly going to be happy with that, is she? I mean, while I'm down here at night, she could be going out with someone else.
Now, look, don't worry about that. What do you think I'm all dressed up for like this, eh? Taking Janice out for a meal.
You're taking Janice out?
Of course I am. For your sake. Otherwise, she might be going out with somebody else.
Yeah. Yeah. Cheers, Dill. But if she's...
Why are you wearing plimsolls?
What?
So why are you wearing plimsolls? Don't you think they mar the overall symmetry of the uniform somewhat?
No, I can run faster in these. I mean, give chase, you know, pursue and detain, sort of.
Oh, nothing happens round here. Quiet as a grave. Well, I'll see you in the morning then, Rodders. Take care now.
Yeah. Don't worry about me, Del. I'll be all right.
Now, I wanted to do this for years, Rodney. I always thought if we could make a success of it, that eventually we would go legit. You know, we would register the name Trotter's Independent Traders as a proper McCoy company. I have this dream. You and I own this skyscraper office block on the South Bank. And we're standing on a balcony in a penthouse suite with a couple of sorts. Gabrielle, Bianca. Braless, but with class. Yeah, did you know your Janice doesn't wear a bra?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you know. Anyway, we're in our penthouse full of rubber plants and pine, tongue and groove, and we're sipping red drinks. And above us, on top of the skyscraper, in 50-foot-high neon lettering, are the initials of Trotter's Independent Traders. Good, isn't it, eh?
Terrific, Dill.
Yeah. Now, they gotta come. My dream starts the way every success starts. With a great big rip-off.
Dill, Grandad's right. No one's going to turn up.
Yes, they will. You wait and see.
I think that dream of yours contains a subliminal message.
Yeah. You what?
A sort of subconscious truth. You see this skyscraper belonging to Trotter's Independent Traders, right?
Yeah.
And on the roof are the company's initials, and you're standing on the penthouse balcony.
Well, don't you see what the dream's trying to tell you? As you're standing on that balcony with your red drink, just above your head in 50-foot-high neon lettering is the word tit.
Come on, let's call it a day.
Don't worry, Rodders. No radiation can get in here. Here, what's this pipe?
Look at that, Dale. That's fragile. Dale, don't do it. Dale, this is our air filter, our lifeline. This is our umbilical cord. And one thing you must never do with an umbilical cord is bash it about with an hammer.
I see. So this is our only source of oxygen, is it, eh? What happens if a pigeon decides to nest in the other end? We're all dead, I suppose, are we?
Statistics prove that pigeons rarely nest in the middle of nuclear wars.
We're not in the middle of a nuclear war.
We're practicing for one.
Yeah, well, do the bloody pigeons know that?
Look, a pigeon will not nest in our air tube. Have faith in me, please.
How can you have faith in him, Del boy? I brings me telly in here, then he finds out the signals can't get through the lead.
I've said I'm sorry, and Grandad. There's some pages missing out of this brochure, and you can't expect me to know everything, can ya? Anyway, that's why we're having this weekend's practice, isn't it? So we can iron out all the little wrinkles.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing we've got to iron out, and that is this has got to be back on that building site first thing Monday morning. Otherwise, them paddies will go mad. You are a wally, you really are.
You don't have to stay here, Del.
I do have to stay here. I'll tell you why I have to stay here. I've got £1,000 worth of lead tied up in this shelter, and I'm not leaving it in your hands. Knowing you two, you'd probably lose it. Just think what I could do with £1,000, eh? Fly to America on Concorde. I could buy myself one of them flash Rolex watches. Have my adenoids taken out privately.
Yeah, but how many people can boast they got their own private nuclear fallout shelter?
Yeah, that's true. Knowing our luck, there won't even be a bloody war. Yeah, that's what we ought to do, you know. We ought to drop a bomb on all them Russian cities, you see, and then declare war on them. What we say is that the declaration for war got held up in a post due to a communist-inspired strike at a sorting office.
Yeah, that is typical of a ruthless little mercenary like you, isn't it?
What do you mean, ruthless mercenary? I'm not a ruthless mercenary. Who is it goes round the estate at every Christmas time, making sure all the old people have got enough to eat and drink?
Yeah, and who was it during the Brixton riots, drove down in the van selling paving stones to the rioters? I mean, what did you think they were going to do with them, eh? Or run off home and start building patios?
Mine is not to reason why. Mine is but to sell and buy.
2 minutes, 15 seconds and counting, Del. The missiles are over the sea and approaching Middlesbrough.
Yes, all right, Rodney.
Pull your foot down, Del boy.
I'm calm, Grandad. Look, I'm coming to a main road, aren't I? What's it like your side, Rodney?
All right, after this red one. No! That red one.
You tick, Rodney.
Come on, Del, we're just going over Luton.
Sod Luton.
1 minute 35 and counting.
Oh, God.
He's young, enthusiastic. Well, how are you then, Del boy?
Not too bad, Eric. How's yourself?
Can't complain. How are you then, Grandad?
All right, Eric boy.
Now, what's that all about? 60 miles an hour in a built-up area. You just heard the 4-minute warning or something? Where's your tax disc? Fell off, did it?
In the post.
But why have you got a little sign on your windscreen saying tax impost?
We did have it, fell off.
You been at those funny fags again, Rodney?
No, I haven't.
Good, because Wayne there's looking for his first nick. Talking of that, Del boy, you might be able to help me. I'm on the lookout for some stolen summer wear. Short-sleeve shirts and blouses, men's and women's slacks, swimming trunks, bikinis.
You after promotion, Eric?
No. Me and the wife are off to Corfu next month. You've got to look the part, ain't you?
Well, if I hear of anything, I'll let you know.
Good luck. I'll see you around. And oi, take it easy, will you? Stop playing with that siren, will you, Wayne? You'll end up breaking.
Yeah, how are we doing for time?
We died 45 seconds ago.
Terrific. We're never going to do this run in 4 minutes.
It don't matter. It's not the end of the world, is it?
I thought that's exactly what it was.